We're going to be talking about Join Me this morning. It's a web conferencing, teleconferencing solution, and it has a number of features that can be helpful for training and for education. We'll cover some of that. We'll be piloting Join Me this fall, and so we have an account, and I'm going to log in here. When we first log in, we see two options. We can start a meeting or join a meeting. When we start a meeting, we can use a personal link or a one-time code. The one-time code is generated at the time we begin the meeting. We click on the Open menu item in the lower right corner of the window. It will then offer you an opportunity to create your own personalized URL. Ours is join.me/learningtechnologies. If you click on the Start Meeting icon, it will prompt you to download an application to put on your computer. I'm using a Mac, so this is a zip file. If you're using a PC, it'll be an exe file. We've already installed it, and so I'm going to go to that application at this point. So I'm going to start the meeting, Join Me/Learning Technologies, and when I click on this Start Meeting, it will then open up the application and immediately begins to share my screen. If I want to stop sharing the screen, I simply click this center icon, and if I put my cursor over it, it will become a pause button, and now my sharing is paused. So I want to talk a little bit about what some of these icons are. The first one is conference access. So put my cursor over this little phone, and then what I have is I have a conference call number. So this application can be used as a teleconferencing solution, provides a phone number and a conference ID. So you can call into the conference using a landline or your cell phone, or you can simply use your computer to call in using voice over IP. We don't usually use the teleconferencing for our trainings. We use the chat room. And you see this chat icon is grayed out. That's because no one else is in our application right now, but I'm going to add someone. So now we see that the chat icon is available. So when I click on that, I have the option of sending a message to the entire room or sending a message to Bill K, the person that is logged in on the other browser. So I'll just say welcome. And then that goes out to everyone. So we can move this chat room, chat window over to the side, and then other people could converse using the chat window. If we have a number of people in there, that's kind of nice when you're doing a conference or a presentation, if you want people to be able to ask questions without interrupting the presentation. So the center window simply pauses and we decide what we want to share. We can share any number of applications. If we've got them open, we just share a new window. And then we're going to go to participants. Participants simply shows who's in the room, and we can also invite people from here by copying the link, which is join.me/learning-technologies in our case, or we can send an email invitation, and it will use whatever your default email application is on your computer, and then you can send an email invitation with the link attached to other people. And then finally, the last icon, Meeting Tools, allows you to pass the presenter role. So I can send the presenter role to one of the other people on our conference call. They would then install the app and begin to share their desktop. We can share the mouse control once the other person's logged in and has the ability to use the app. The annotate tool And then there's a recording feature. The recording feature will allow you to record whatever you're sharing, and then that is saved out on the Join Me website, where you can either link to it or you can download it and share it in another form. And then finally, we can schedule meetings from here. So when we schedule a meeting, it'll take you out to the website, and then you can just simply schedule a meeting and then send invitations.